Hi guys, this is the Young and the Restless review. Hello. Okay, I think I'm gonna start with Victor Noah this drama, okay? Victor sold Noah out and he's very proud, not ashamed at all. Like he was doing what he was supposed to do. This was the right thing. 'Cause Noah is a man and he gotta take his punishment. And it's very funny that he says that Noah is a grown man because Victor is a grown man, but never has he ever had to pay for his mistakes. Never. Okay? He avoids he getting in prison and paying for what he did. He bribes people, judges. So I was just kind of looking at Victor like, yeah. All right. I'm not mad at Victor for doing what he did. Here's the reason why. I just feel like Noah. What was the point of hiding and running away and lying and letting Victor take control of your life? I don't understand why. Because he knows his grandfather, okay? He's no longer a 16-year-old or a 19-year-old like Summer, okay? He knows how his grandfather works, and I'm pretty sure he heard stories from Nick and Sharon and all of these people that, love Victor, but also, like, got hurt by him many times. So I'm just like, why did he trust Victor? And most importantly, why did he decide to backstab him? Okay, you know that he has things on you. Why are you going against Victor? It did not make sense. And him not wanting to go to the police and say, hey, I was the one who hit Billy with my car. I didn't know it was an accident. I don't understand why he couldn't say that. He couldn't do that. Like, let's be honest here. This was really an accident. No one would put him in jail for that or in prison. It would just be a waste of money. Okay, let's go after real criminals. And second, I just feel like your grandfather is Victor Newman. So he has people in his back pocket. Why couldn't you say to your grandfather that, you know what, I need to confess? And that's it. I'm pretty sure judges would look at you and be like, you're a Newman, your grandfather is Victor Newman, I'm kind of scared of him. And I don't understand. Even Billy was just like, he's a good kid. I don't understand why Noah lied. I don't understand what was the point of that storyline. And also, I find it very funny that Noah's downfall, the reason why Victor wanted to screw Noah over was because of this partnership he had with, what's his name, Luca. And I'm just like, this partnership lasted for 30 seconds. They didn't do anything together because Noah ran away with Marisa. And that, I also feel like Noah made a bad decision. You're teaming up. Your partner is Luca, but you are just abandoning him, and you're like, oh no, I no longer want to do that. I no longer want to go after my grandfather. And then you're gonna leave the country with his wife. How logical is this? I just feel like going after Victor was not something that he thought about, that he really planned, and he was like, okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do this and that. He did not think about it. And once he decided to leave the country with Marisa, he did not think about the consequences of doing that. And what's even funnier is that Marisa did not think about Luca for 1 second. What is Luca gonna think? Okay, what is Luca gonna do? That storyline for me, it was just like, Marissa's a street smart, okay? She's supposed to know these things. And it's like she's just in love, asking for shampoo, screaming shampoo while Noah is talking to Luca on the phone. So her husband now knows that she is away with her lover. And it's like, Marisa, what? And Luca is just, it's a bit funny that he's just doesn't care about Marisa anymore. I'm just like, wait, you don't care about your wife anymore? He's just like, I remember him talking to Adam and saying, you know what? Marisa was a beautiful distraction. Yes, that was him who said that. Beautiful distraction. But a new adventure awaits me. And I'm just like, so you don't care about Marisa anymore. You're like, oh, well, goodbye. But you fought for her. You came in this country for her. You're kicking and screaming and crying. Well, not crying over her, but being mad and wanting revenge because of her. And you don't really care once she leaves with her boy toy. I don't understand. So now you're into Summer? Is that what we're doing? You want Summer? And I'm just like, Summer is a bit young. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. Okay? I don't know. So we have Marisa coming back to Genoa City because her boo got arrested. Luca. Noah got arrested. He was chased, okay, and he got hurt because he was trying to escape. And they're like, no, boo-boo, you're getting arrested. So he's in the hospital. And Nick is there. Nick is just like, what the hell's going on? He's just super confused. Sharon's there too. She's like, oh my god, my son. Marissa just wants to go see Noah, but Nick is inside, and she has to watch out because if some police officers are like, hey, are you Marissa, the Marissa woman? Because Victor calls her that, Marissa woman. Okay, she does not have a family name. She's not Marissa Centauri. She's just Marissa woman, the Marissa woman. And Sharon sees her and she's like, what's going on? Tell me what happened. She's grilling Marisa, but Marissa's not letting a thing go. Okay, she's like, and then something happened with Noah while Dylan and Nick were inside. Dylan is a detective doing his job, so he's trying to question Noah, but Nick is just like, no man, you're not here as family, so leave, go away. Noah had something going on. He was hurting, so they were calling for doctors and nurses, and yeah, they rushed in, and Sharon was like, oh my god, my son. So Marissa was like, okay, it's time for me to go, bye. So she went straight to Adam, and she was like, Adam, it's all your fault. It's your fault. What did you do to my man? You sold him out. And Adam's just like, I didn't do nothing, okay? I had to tell my father the truth because, listen, I couldn't do this anymore. And I just feel like I don't understand why Adam had to tell the truth at that time. Because I just feel like he had a lot of cards in his hands and he just didn't use them. I just felt he could have said, yeah, Noah had a fake partnership with Luca, and Noah was doing what I couldn't do since he figured out that because Luca figured out that I was playing him, so Noah wanted in the action. I don't know, like he could have figured something out. He didn't do that. He just went for the truth, which is something that Adam doesn't do. He lies and lies and lies and lies and lies till he can't. And I feel like he could have. He's a pro. He should have had a lie to tell Victor. Okay, that's my opinion. Anyways, Victor was super shocked to learn that his grandson backstabbed stabbed him. He was like, ah, my grandson. So he was very insulted. And then we had, of course, Summer watching Natalie. And then we had Luca who came in. Well, actually, it didn't happen quite that way. Luca went to Summer's place. Natalie was alone. She was like, why are you here? And Luca was like, Adam filled me in, okay? I am part of the Paskia project. Okay, so explain to me what's going on. And that was just like, and Summer came in and she was like, oh, no, sir. Everything was a lie, okay? You gave me cheap champagne and you tried to butter me up and get some information. And Luca was like, first of all, the champagne was not cheap, okay? I paid a lot of money, okay? You're gonna respect my champagne. Or wine, whatever it was. Probably came from his family. I don't know if they got a wine business. We never know, okay? So that was like super funny. I'm just like, okay, maybe he likes Summer a little bit for real. Like, he kind of like, because he's not talking about Marisa no more. He's just like, whatever. And Summer's not believing him. She's like, no, okay, you're not working in the past. Like, no, my grandfather wouldn't do that, and I don't understand. So Summer calls Victor, telling Victor, like, what's going on, Grandpa, because look at here. And he's saying he's part of this project now. So what's going on? Victor's just like, watch them, okay? Watch them. I'm like, all right. So yeah, Adam came clean and yada yada. You know what happened. So at home, okay, like I said, Marisa, after she went to the hospital, she went to see Adam. She was super pissed, and she blamed Adam, and she slapped him. Chelsea was there. She was like, You're not gonna come here in my house and attack my husband. That's not gonna happen. The only thing I just found a little bit funny with Chelsea is that she had her breath up. It was just too much in your face, and it's like too like weird the way she was doing it. I'm just like, okay, calm down. She should have do more pointing and be in her face, but not just her boobs up in Marissa's face. I was just like, okay, like the body is getting weird here. But I just love Chelsea's reaction. She was like, no ma'am. I understand why you mad at him. I'm mad at him too, but you're not gonna be doing this. Okay, Marisa? And Marissa's just like, you know what, I'm gonna go see Noah. And I'm just like, but you just went there 30 seconds ago. Okay. And Adam was like, it's not a good idea, boo-boo. Okay, let me just go there and give you an update, okay? Because you're gonna get questioned by the police, and it's not gonna go well. And Marissa was like, I don't care. I was just like, bitch, you better care. You need to stay away for a minute and think about a plan and what you're gonna say and what you're gonna do. Like, what are you doing, Marissa? Be the smart girl, okay? Stop with the I'm like a chicken and I'm running around. I don't know what to do. Like, no. Calm down. Just use the brain, honey. Use the brain. But she was not using the brain. She went back to the hospital. And this time, Dylan was here. And he was like, so what happened? By the way, I got a video of you trying to get rid of the tires, honey. Oops. Marissa was just like, damn. And she said, Dylan, I hit Billy with my car. And Dylan was like, okay, you're the one who's going to get arrested then. So you're under arrest. And then what we have is Nick and Sharon coming out. And they're like, no, this girl didn't do nothing, okay? Like, you don't need to arrest her, okay? And then I think Noah wanted to see Dylan because he wanted to confess, and Marissa was like, "No," and I was like, Marissa, you might really be in love with Noah. I'm starting to believe it. Oh, you're ready to go to jail for that, man? Oh, that must be love. Okay. So Noah confessed. Dylan is kind of being the villain, sort of, because he's doing his job. He's following the rules. He's doing what he is supposed to do. And Sharon and Nick is just like, why didn't you warn us? You should have warned us. Don't put my son in jail. Find a way. Sharon is asking the same things, like, it was an accident. Can't you do something? Like, letting go, smarter. And Dylan's just like, no, that's my job. I take this seriously, and I can't be doing that. I can't, no. I gotta do the right thing. And right now, Paul is with Victor, questioning him and finding information. And I gotta look at Noah and be like, I can't just let him go and give him, I gotta do this right. And Sharon is kind of pissed, like, your job is more important than our family. And I just feel like Dylan should not be on this case. Okay? Not even Paul shouldn't be on this case, but I understand this is Genoa City and this is a soap. Somebody, But Dylan shouldn't be on this case. He's really too close to the situation. And also, I just feel some kind of way having Nick and Sharon be so worried and be like, oh my God, we are Noah's parents and we have to defend him, when y'all didn't even know that he left the country. Wow. Like, this is really, like, I haven't seen many scenes with Sharon and Noah. I haven't seen many scenes with Nick and Noah. So I'm like, what kind of relationship is that? Like, did you guys call him at some point? Like, how come you didn't know that something was up with him? How come we see Noah with Adam a lot and Noah with Grandpa, but we don't see him with his parents? And now all of a sudden they are so worried. Well, they should be worried. They are Noah's parents, but it's like, I don't understand. How come you didn't know your son left the country? How come Nick didn't know that his son was left the bar? Okay, was no longer working at the bar, and then it took him like a couple of days before he found that out, if it's not weeks. And then it took some more time for him to find out that Noah was working for Victor. It's like, but what kind of relationship is this? Like, you guys are so worried about your lives that you can't even take the phone and call your son for just, 3 minutes? Like, and especially for Sharon, because I feel like Noah has been there for Sharon. He takes good care of his mommy. So I'm just like, didn't you find it weird that he's not calling you, Sharon? That, I know you're happy with you have a new son, a new boy, and it's like, yay, but I don't know. I just kind of felt that was weird. And Sage is nowhere to be seen. And I don't really like her that much, so I'm okay with not seeing her, to be honest. But I just think that she should be here to support her man. Now. And also, I've been seeing a lot of scenes where Sharon and Nick are connecting. They are alone, and I can see something. And one of the scenes where when this thing with Dr. Anderson, and Nick was just like, thank you for trusting me. You trusted me, you believed in me, and you helped me out. Thank you so much. And there was a time that I don't remember. Sharon talked about, I was doing this for you, and then she said, well, for you and your wife, but it was kind of like, that's her man. You know, like, I just feel like Sharon and Nick, there's something going on, and they had this conversation, where, at the hospital, and Nick brought up their past, and we were young, and we were in high school. We met in high school. We fell in love. We got married. We got divorced, and we almost got remarried a couple of times. And I was like, you know. So it's like there's something. And Sage has been having nightmares about baby Sully. Well, Christian. Sorry. Sully Christian. And it's like her mind is trying to tell her that baby Sully is yours, okay? He's not Sully, he's Christian, honey. You need to come for your son. But then she probably is not going to be doing that, because she's going to be like, I'm crazy, like, I'm losing my mind. This is not my child, you know. I need to, you know, grieve and move on and know that, you know, my son is dead, and, you know, I got to save my marriage, and But I wonder when are they gonna find out that Sully is Christian, and I wonder what it's gonna do to Sharon, okay? Because all the advice that she gave Sage actually applies to her, and it's like, ooh, you know, ooh. Anyway, so I think that was kind of it for Nick and Sharon. Now I want to move back to Adam and Victor, because Adam was a bit pissed at Victor for selling Noah out, and he was like, but this is your grandson, how could you do something like that? Like, I don't understand. And then Nikki came in, and Nikki was just like, oh my god, Noah's at the hospital, Noah got arrested, oh my god. And I'm just like, who told you? How did you find out? Because Nick ain't worried about you. Nick, I can't see Nick calling his mommy. I can't see Sharon calling Nikki. And I'm just like, how did you find out? Anyways, so she's like a chicken without her head. And Adam's just like, oh yeah, Victor knows about this situation, because he's the one who put Noah in the hospital, okay? He got him arrested, honey. So Nick is just like, what's going on? What's going on? And Adam's just like, I'm out. I'm gonna let you explain this to your wife, okay? Bye-bye. Good luck. And Victor's looking like, oh, I gotta deal with Nikki. I'm just not feeling like doing this. Like, and Nick is just like, what's going on? And Victor's just like, there's a lot of things that you don't know. And Nick is just like, I'm not surprised, okay? Like, so, and Victor just said, I had to do what I had to do. It was the right thing. No one needs to take his punishment. Okay, he's a grown man. And Nikki was pissed off. You did it. I know you did it. Like, and Victor's like, you don't know anything. I don't care. You did it. You did it. And she left. I was like, okay. And she went to the hospital. And there's this thing where Victoria was no, before she went to the hospital, she was super happy because she's engaged. She's like, I got the ring, third time is the charm, yeah, we're getting married, we're so freaking happy. And at the time, Adam and Chelsea were at the athletic club, and they're like, oh, we're so happy for you, Victoria, but we need to tell you about Noah. He got arrested for a hit and run. I mean, for hitting Billy with his car. Whoops. We're raining on your parade, honey. But keep on being happy. That's what Adam said, like, to celebrate. Keep on being happy when he left. But, so Victoria's a bit shocked. She's like, what the hell? Like, no. No. And then she's pressing Billy to remember what happened. And it's really funny because Victoria was the one who said, like, forget about this. You don't need to know. You don't need to know. Forget about it. But now she needs Billy to remember. And she's like, come on. You can do this, Billy. You can do this. And I'm just like, the mind doesn't work like that. Okay, so I kind of didn't like that she was pressuring him to remember things, and I didn't like that she actually remembered something. I feel like it should have been like, no, it's not happening. Okay, like, damn, no pressure, please. So he remembers something. He remembers seeing Noah's face, but he doesn't tell the police because Paul and Dylan were around, and they were like, so do you remember something? Do you remember something? Do you remember? And Bill's just like, no, I don't remember anything. So when they leave, he tells Victoria that, yeah, it was Noah. And Victoria's like shocked, and she's like, what do you not want to do? Like, what you gonna do? And Billy's just like, this is better for, I can't say anything, okay? Because I feel like the best thing for our family, for us, is for me to not say anything. And I was just like, oh, really, Billy? Like, I just feel like he has the right to want justice for himself. I'm not saying like he should be fighting for this and going crazy and losing his mind, going to Dahlia justice for Dahlia right, justice for Dahlia route. I just don't want him to lose himself because he's trying to get justice or revenge. Okay, so that. But it seems like he's just like, I feel like he's thinking that Victoria is not gonna want Noah to go to jail, so he doesn't want to have that fight with her. And surprisingly, Victoria kind of feel like we might need justice for that one. So she went to the hospital to talk to Noah. Billy was not here for Nick was not here for it. He's like, y'all, leave my son alone. Noah was like, is that Victoria? Is that Victoria? Okay, tell her she can say whatever she wanna say. Okay. So Victoria comes and she's like, listen, dude, you hurt a lot of people here, okay? You hurt yourself. You hurt all the people that loves and cares about you, and I'm gonna need you to confess, okay? Just talk to the police. And she was like, no, Nick, tell him no. And Nick is just like, son, I think you need to confess, which was like, whoa. Especially for Nick, because Nick is just kind of the guy to cover up, and and he's like, this is not how my son, that's the man that my son is. He's brave, he's courageous, he's honest, he's a good man. And I just feel like your son was not that brave, and your son was not that honest. Because that's the reason why he's at the hospital, because he tried to lie, because he tried to run away, because he was listening to the wrong person. And I mean, hey. So, but Nick is a bit mad at Victoria and Victor. He feels like, hey, Victoria, why are you pushing for this? Okay, Billy doesn't even want to press charges, so why are you pushing Noah to confess? Okay, like, don't you want to think about your nephew and his life a little bit? Like, come on, Billy's okay, he's walking, he has his life back. I mean, he has his job back, he got his wife back and family back, something that he would have never had he not been in an accident. But I also feel like it doesn't really matter if Noah had hit him with the car or not, because Billy was pretty much beaten up. Like, he was just, oof, okay. So I'm pretty sure that while he was fighting for his life, his family would have come together and been like, oh my God. So he would have still gotten everything that he wanted. Okay. Anyways, regardless. So Nick is mad at Victoria, but Nick is mad at Victor because he's like, why are you setting out your grandson? I know there's a reason why, okay? It's not because this is the right thing to do, okay? there's something going on. It's obvious. Sharon's feeling the same way, and you see that Noah in the beginning, because he doesn't know that his grandfather sold him out, so he's just kind of defending Victor, and he's like, no, don't blame Victor, and Sharon's just like, but your grandpa, he's the one who told you to cover this thing up, right, this accident, and he's the one who sold you out, okay, he set you up. Noah looking like, and Sharon looking like, So then Victor shows up at the hospital. He wants to talk to Noah. Nick and Sharon are like, hell to the no, honey. Hell to the no. Do we need to call security? You're not talking to my son. Noah apparently wants to talk to Victor. That's what Summer says. She does not understand why people are pissed off, why they are mad at Victor. But I'm just like, boo-boo, you're such a kid. You're a baby. You don't understand. You don't know who Victor is. And I now understand why Phyllis is looking at Summer and she's like, oh my God, my poor baby, I'm really scared. Because Summer is just thinks of Victor as the grandpa who gave her a pony, who like who gives her toys, and so she does not see Victor for the evil man that he can sometimes be. I'm not saying that Victor doesn't have a sweet side, but he doesn't always let it show, okay? But he is sweet to Summer, I have to admit. So Victor goes into Noah's room, and Noah pretty much blames Victor for his actions. I just feel like Noah needs to look at himself. Okay, you didn't have to listen to Victor. At what point do you say, well, it was my fault? Okay, when are you going to take responsibility for your action? Okay, you took your car. You didn't know that you hit Billy. Granted, you didn't know, but once you knew, you didn't do anything about it. You let people like Marisa and Victor tell you what to do. And those are people that are, not to say that they're both criminals, but I just, they sketchy sometimes, okay? They do sketchy things. And they don't do the right things. So I don't understand. And you're the lovable kid. Everybody loves you. Everybody cares about you. You got all the money in the world. So much power. And you... I don't know. You got lost, honey. You got lost. You got lost. And then we have Victor who says, boy, you're going to need to take your punishment. And I know you're thinking you're going to have a lifetime of Marisa, but because Noah lost his mind for a minute and said to Victor, you know what? Marisa and I is forever, okay? We're together. And Victor is just like, boo-boo, you're going to prison. Okay? I mean, that's not your reality right now. You're not free, okay? You're attached to a bed right now, okay? You're handcuffed to a bed. So I'm gonna need you to think about your situation a little bit. Okay? Bye. So Victor went back to his office, and we have Luca sipping coffee, maybe, I don't know. He was drinking. And he's like, Victor, we might have a problem with this passkey project. Natalie, she cannot be trusted. There's something wrong with that chick. Victor is pissed off, so he throws that cup of coffee away from Mr. Luca. He's like, "Pow!" Luca's just like, "What the hell? Like, what did I do now? Like, what's going on?" Victor is doing what Victor Newman does, and he's grabbing Luca, and he's like, "Because of you, I betrayed my family. Because of you." And I'm just like, don't blame Luca for something that you did, okay? You had many options. One was letting Noah do the right thing. Okay? You have a judge in your back pocket here. Like, come on. Miss Moxley, Judge Moxley. I mean, come on. Stop it. Uh-huh. You have many judges in your back pocket, actually, okay? Many people owe you things. So I don't understand why you blaming Luca, okay? You actually, what the reasons why you probably sold Luca Noah out is because he betrayed you and you felt some kind of way. You were like, he did what to me? He did what? I am Victor Newman. Okay. So, I mean, I do think that the fact that Luca was in your company and you needed to find a way to like kick him out, and you wanted to make sure he does not have leverage, it was part of the reasons why he had to sell Noah out. But I really feel like he was like, okay, well, I feel okay with selling him out now because he did this to me. That's how, I don't know, man, with Victor. I really don't know. But blaming Luca, I just felt like, come on, you Victor Newman. You do whatever you want to do. Okay? And if you feel like Luca had you cornered, that means Luca is really good at what he is doing, okay? Anyway, so we got Victor pulling a gun on Luca and saying, you know what, you're gonna choose, you got two options, you're leaving or you leaving, okay? You're gonna be leaving one way or another, okay? Because I'm about to shoot you, okay? I'm about to shoot you. And Luca's looking like, God damn. Okay, and I'm kind of surprised. Where are Luca's bodyguards? And I just feel like if Luca is a mobster, where are his guns? Okay. Alright, so that's what we got here. Now, we're going to talk a little bit about Neil, Hillary, Devon stuff. So, Hillary and Devon are having great sex somewhere. We don't know where, but they, breaking their backs. Yeah. Woo! They're having fun. Meanwhile, Neil is drinking. Okay, he's getting drunk, and he just hit his head somewhere. Okay, so he's bleeding, and it doesn't look good. So we have Lily being so freaking worried about her daddy. She's like, oh my God, Jack, hello, have you seen my daddy? Like, I've tried calling him, he does not pick up. I don't know what to do. I'm really, really scared. Jack was with, at the time, Victoria, Billy, and Phyllis. He had to leave them, okay, because he had to look for his friend Neil. Jack went everywhere, okay, every bar in town. And then he went to the lab, and so did Lily, okay? And they were like, did you find him? No. Well, and Lily is just kind of like, oh my God. And Jack is just like, you know what, I know exactly where to look. I'm gonna look at that place, and then you're gonna try to call Sophia and see if he is with them and with Moses and Sophia. Okay, you go. Okay, you go. So Jack calls a place that sells probably vodka or something, and he like, okay, so I had to pick up some liquor for Neil Winters. Okay. Oh, he had it delivered. To what place? Thank you. He left. Found Neil. Got him to the hospital. Lily was super thankful. There's one moment with Jack and Lily that I have to talk about. It was so cute. Lily was just like, I was about to leave, and she came back to hug Jack because she's like, oh my God, thank you for helping me. Because she is alone, okay? Where is her brother, her beloved brother, the one that's supposed to be there for her, and, their family, and no, they're not. So, Devon is still busy with Hillary. Good. The woman who was just that slept with his father like 2 weeks ago. It's not even 2 weeks, I believe, but whatever. It's like, what the hell? Like, what the hell? How do you feel when you know that your wife has been with your father? This is so nasty. I can't even. Whew. Okay. So I kind of like that scene with Lily and Jack. So Neil is at the hospital. His head is hurting, and it looks like he's gonna have to go to rehab. Like, it's time, boo boo. It's time. Okay, you lost your mind here. Like, you need to be doing something. Okay, save yourself, please. I think the last people I want to talk about is Abby and Stitch. I don't know, their relationship, I don't really care about it that much, but that child, Max, he looks very evil. Like, he looks like he's about to be doing something like really bad to Abby. He had this fantasy where he was pushing, well, Abby was pregnant, okay, she was on the stairs and he pushed her off, like he pushed her down. He was like, boop, oh, no baby for you. So I was like, oh my god. So that Max kid, they need to hire a psychologist, okay, for this child. They need to, okay. Like, there's no reason that you have all of that money and then that you're not spending it for the right things, okay. Like, I know Chanel bags are pretty, but still, okay. Thank you. Also, I wanted to say, I'm kind of surprised that Abby is happy to be pregnant. Okay? Because I kind of felt like she was a woman that left her career and couldn't see her. I couldn't see her wanting to have a baby. But at the same time, she's not really working right now. Okay? Well, she's working with Ashley, but that, to me, she's not even qualified. I don't even understand why she's there, why she quit Newman. But I'm guessing if she quit Newman, that means she got time to have a baby now. Hey. I don't know if you guys are interested in them, but whatever. They prego. Okay, so that was my review, guys. I hope you liked it, and if you did, please rate, comment, subscribe. Okay, share the video. See you guys very soon. Bye bye.